Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Nova Aetas. Now, when we left off, we had just attempted to sort of see and seek out the strength of Zendar, and they're actually, they're quite powerful. They're not amazing, but their liege was very large. Yes, his army size was very large, so yes, we're not really going to be attacking him right now, but what happened was I was just done defeating the vassals, and then the liege from the Rhodoks, he decided to do something at Mithridates, and that is of course besiege it. So I have returned here, and well, as you can see, I actually gathered a little bit of veteran archers to see what we can do about changing their equipment and things. So as you can see, they're currently using a longbow, which is relatively nice. They're using some bodkin arrows as well, and I think everything. I think the two-handed axe is perfectly fine for them to keep. So I'm just gonna take the rest from them. I'm gonna take this armor as well, and I'm gonna take the boots as well. So as you can see here, these are my old boots. I purchased some new boots because apparently these boots were not good enough, even though I did purchase them. And yes, we have this as well. I purchased this for about 6,000, so yes, that's also quite monstrous, isn't it? And I'm going to give them another bag of arrows so that they have huge amounts of arrows. And I also bought this bow, and I bought this bow for about 3,000. There was a masterwork war bow, but that required 8 in power draw, so I can assume that our forces would not be able to use that. I don't even know whether they'll be able to use this, actually. So let's just see for a second. Oh yes, also this armor is going to be used. Rusty half armor, there we go. Okay, so that seems all good, right? So yeah, let's do that. Just pay whatever you can. That's great. Yes, I do want to cancel the whole operation. Why did I want to cancel it? I didn't want to cancel that. What happened there? Did it actually... Ah, I see. They don't have 4 in power draw, do they? They do. They have 5 in power draw, so that's a little bit weird. They should be able to use that. They should be able to use everything. Okay. Well, that's a little bit strange, isn't it? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so let's take away that and this. Okay, so let's take away everything. Let's actually just take away everything, alright? Okay, so now armor. Let's do armor first. And they're going to be wearing some pretty nice stuff, actually, in general. And then we'll go for the warbow, because they can use that, amazingly enough. We'll give them some bodkin arrows and a large bag of arrows, and then we'll go for a two-handed axe. Now, that seems good to me, right? That seems pretty nice. And I don't really want to give them any mount or anything like that. I could give them a shield, but they're using double arrows, so I think that's fine. Just pay whatever you can. Do you really want to continue? Ah, I see. I don't have enough money. Yeah, I have literally just a little bit less. Oh, that is so sad. That is really, really sad. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, we're having some problems here. Also, here's the town management screen. Yeah, it gets even more complicated. Yes, it does. So, here's the overview. Large city. We have a barracks, a knight's stables, stone wall, and so forth, and we can construct a certain amount of things. I'm actually unsure what, but as you can see, it provides a certain amount of growth, and that gives you a new castle scene as well as more prestige. This gives you plus 48 hours siege holdout. That's actually pretty nice. 126 florins for that. Ouch. And of course we have recruitment here as well, so we can actually just recruit Dagnabia from right here. We can recruit things from here, so that's actually really nice. So I'm gonna... yeah, I wanted to actually recruit them, but I have such a small amount now, so I'm actually just going to try this out. There you go. It's going to take 8 days. Not entirely sure why it's going to take 8 days, because from castles it takes 4 days, so I suppose it just does not take into account your trainer skill or something, maybe. And then we have details here, and, well, yes, huge amount of details and everything, and yes, that's absolutely fine. So, yeah, there we go. And it's actually got a Norse temple here, which is absolutely fantastic, because now I can start to get my charisma up a little bit more, if I want to, that is. But yes, as you see, we have the liege with 395 and 187 with a vassal there. So, yeah, we could sell that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to execute them right now. I wanted to wait until the episode started to do that. Yes, there we go. He's dead. And this guy is also... There we go. Very nice. Okay, so we have 15,813 still, even though I recruited someone? Oh, that's a little bit weird. Okay, well, maybe we'll see what happens with that. But what I'm a little bit worried about is that vassal over there by the port. Did you see? Yes, there we are. The vassal over there by the port has 286. Ouch. Okay, so we have a pretty reasonable amount of troops, because I went to Terragrit and pulled out some troops from the garrison there because this guy was taking his sweet time in besieging us. So thankfully I was able to amass a reasonable amount, but unfortunately most of them are recruits. Yes, most of them are recruits and various other things from Swadia and Saranids and all that sort of thing, and they're all recruits. So I'm very, very much hoping that this is going to work out quite well, but obviously with me being unable to upgrade our archers, I think this is going to be a rather bad experience, perhaps. Okay, so where are you going? Come back here, please. They are terrible, aren't they? They are absolutely awful. Okay, so yes, we're going to need to put our people here, and I'm going to take our archers and put them over there. I do not want them to be the first thing that the enemy infantry sees. I mean, really. That's going to basically mean that they're all going to be slaughtered almost instantly, and I would not like that to happen, thank you very much. Okay, so we have a bunch of Dagnabia recruits here as well as Huskarls, and this should, in theory, be a victory because, well, I don't think they're going to be able to get past our initial defense here, but you never know. I mean, look, they're killing themselves at the prospect of actually fighting Diggory. So that's pretty amusing. Okay, so I'm going to tell them to stand closer a little bit as well because, yes, that's going to make it a little bit easier for them to move away. And yes, it's not going very well for some of them because they're getting stuck and everything. Okay, so these guys are coming in with no shields. That is probably not a good idea. Oh, well, that's interesting, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm not complaining. Can I actually do some damage? Wow, this is very, very close quarters, isn't it? Maybe I have to thrust in close quarters. That might be the way to go. But as it stands, it's not looking good, really. Is it? Is it? Maybe. I mean, they're running in with crossbowmen here and not really doing much. Oh, I could just stand here and slice them as they come in. That's actually pretty nice. Ooh, I can stand here too? Okay. I wish my forces could do the same thing. That would be really nice. Okay, so I probably don't want to be up here for the foreseeable future because this is going to mean that I'm probably going to die. Yeah, let's just jump off here, lure them into our allies, into our comrades, and we'll just take them all down the good old-fashioned way. And I'm going to heal our forces now. A little bit premature, but I think it's worth it. And we'll heal myself as well. There we go. Very nice. Okay, well, I think this is pretty easy, but oh no. There is actually someone dealing some pretty decent damage there, but they're only killing Saranids. But, oh, I say that like they're throwaway units, but they're not really. Every single unit is kind of required here. Do you see this guy? He's taking a load off right now. Look at that. He's just like, yes. I'm sitting here. I'm laying down and having a good old fun time, apparently. Or not, as the case may be, because he does have a javelin in his head. So, yeah, probably not the greatest thing to spend your time doing, but, oh, I need to be careful here. I need to be a little bit careful because the model is a little bit weird, but yeah, it's okay. Okay, come on now. I wish my archers would actually do something. Come on, archers, can you shoot them? Yes, it seems like, yes, there we go. We're actually getting a couple of kills with our archers. Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Being shot by these crossbowmen is not a fun experience, though. Okay, there we go. Yes, get them into melee. That's what we like to see. Okay, I'm going to get out my bow and shoot this guy. Or not, as the case may be. Ah, really? Come on now. Okay, I'm going to heal everyone. There we are. Okay, wow, look at the bodies. Oh, the bodies. And we're using, what is this? Wine kegs or beer kegs or something on the defenses here? Oh, well, I think bloody spikes would probably make better kind of trap, but obviously it's just as a ramp, of course. But yes, I think some spikes on the edge here would probably be quite nice, because then we're just gonna... Well, you could borrow some from the Aztecs, actually, because then they're just gonna fall onto the spikes, get impaled, and it's gonna be an instant kill. So I'd very much appreciate that instead of giving them some beer when they win. If they win, that is. Yes. Okay, so is everything okay? Everything seems fine. They're actually taking a long time to come back here. I'm gonna shoot some people when they come up. Oh, hello. Seems to be one of you over there. Oh, there we are. Oh, there seems to be quite a few of them actually just popping their heads through the environment here, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, come on now. Ah, yes, I missed. Of course I did. Well, at least he... Oh, that was... That was good. Yes, that was worth it. That was worth me taking a huge amount of damage. As you could see, he just kind of jumped down, but then he got hit back by one of our Huskars, and I believe he got shot by a javelin or something. And as soon as that happened, it was basically game over, because he had the physics, kind of like the force of the javelin hit against his falling, and it was just hilarious because it kind of pinned him to the, shall we say, ramp here. So that was kind of amusing. But other than that, I think we're good. I think I'm actually going to cut away here, because there doesn't seem to be too much happening. Most of the enemies are, I think, either stuck or having some major problems. So yeah, I guess I'll see what happens in due time. Okay, so there's been a slight problem with the pathfinding in... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. But yes, there's been a problem for the past, I don't even know, past 10 minutes or so, where the enemies have literally just been kind of like standing there. And yeah, usually that wouldn't be such a big deal, because you could probably kill them or do something to that effect, but they have so many crossbowmen over there that I go over there, I've gone through, like, I don't even know, 4 shields, 5 shields or something. They just destroy them very, very quickly. But yeah, so you go over there and then you're just pelted almost to death by bolts. And while that is not really a thing that I'm too afraid of, I don't really mind dying, it's going to mean that we are going to retreat. So I've tried to stay alive as much as possible, but as you can see, we've only eliminated 214 of them. And in any other siege, any other where there's no pathfinding problem, obviously, we would have already either won or lost. So, yes, it has taken a long time to get basically anywhere with this siege, which is obviously to be understandable, because, you know, it's, as you can see, look at that, yes, another shield down. Oh no, it's going to be a shield graveyard soon. But yes, there's not much I can do about it, really, because, as you can see, it's just a trickle of enemy units coming in here every so often. And I can heal myself, yes, okay, I can heal myself, no problem at all, but as you see, let me just see if I can move over here. If I can move over here, that would be great. Okay, so as you can see, yes, yeah, they are all stuck. They are all stuck. And what I could do is I could jump down there in some sort of suicidal attack, frenzy berserker thing, and I could try and take out as many as possible. Or I could just retreat right now and see what the AI does. But it has taken, I don't even know, a very, very long time to just get here. And it's because there's literally like 1 unit per 30 seconds. Sometimes there's 3 or 4, like now, for example, there's a couple coming up here, but usually it just takes way too long for any of them to come to their death. I mean, yes, I know, it's obviously not something that the AI wants to do. It doesn't want to die, obviously. I mean, who does, really? But the point is that it is their destiny. It is their destiny to perish before the might of Dagnabia. And unfortunately, this is causing some grievous problems. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use focus here, and I'm going to jump down. I don't actually know whether that's a good idea. I think I might try to crowd surf down them instead of jumping down, because jumping down is going to kill us, I think, because of the increased fall damage. There seems to be increased fall damage in Nova Aetas at least. So we're going to see if we can just kill this guy first. Can you die, please? Get out your crossbow. Oh, okay, fine, don't then. Be annoying. Be annoying then. Yes, there we go. Alright, so let's get focused. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm going. Let's do this. Okay, how can I jump? How can I jump? Come on, yep. Oh. Okay. Alright, did you see that? Yeah, I just phased through all of the enemies for no reason. I think it's probably because of the stairs. It is because of the stairs, but I find that amusing, nevertheless. Okay, so, yes, now I can... Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing here, really, because I'm going to get killed eventually, obviously, because, yeah, I'm being absolutely murdered right now. Murdered. Absolutely murdered. Well, can't really do much about that. They do have some pretty decent units in the Poleaxe Guards, but as you can see there, we... Enemy casual... What? How are they... Oh, okay, so... They all died. These are the enemies that we just got killed by. Alright, okay, so I get that. But now we have to join again? Why do we have to join the battle again? Yes. Yes. Alright. Well, see, this is the thing. I would very much like to continue doing my kingdom management. I actually just had a couple of vassals want to join us, so they did pledge, well, they didn't pledge allegiance just yet, but they have defected, one of them from the Turgan Horde, and one of them from the Rhodoks. I'm actually thinking of taking the Turgan Horde vassal, but the Rhodoks, maybe not, it depends what kind of traits he has and things like that, but the problem is, I'm never gonna get there, am I? I'm never gonna get there, it's gonna take so incredibly long. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this episode off here. There's not much more I can do. I'm stuck. I'm locked in. As you can see, I couldn't do anything on the screen apart from send my units in by themselves to auto-resolve or do this. And it's going to take a huge amount of time to get this done because, as you could see, I am not supposed to get taken out. If I get taken out, then it's just going to be an auto-resolve problem, and it's going to mean many more casualties than normal. I am terribly sorry about this, actually. I would have very much liked to have explored some of the management a little bit more, and also to have upgraded our archers, but obviously I didn't have enough money because I was actually recruiting a bunch of veteran archers from the various castles around the land, but yeah, obviously I didn't have enough to upgrade them, which is kind of a shame, but hopefully we'll be able to do that next time, so yeah, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.